Good morning, dear students. Sorry for some technical glitches. So today, as per as our syllabus is concerned, we'll be going for the next aspect of research, which is very important and integral part, known as review of literature. Anyone who can guide me about this? What exactly you understand with review of literature? Very important. During last lecture, we have seen the research problem, meaning, selection, and everything. Types of research we have seen last lecture we have seen how the research problems to be confined, what are the parameters, from where we get the research problems, okay, etc, etc. Today we are going to see the review of literature aspect, which is very integral and important for all of us. Anyone who can guide me regarding review of literature? And I told you very clearly, now every answer of yours is going to give you the marks. Anyone from you? Okay. See, review, I told you, whatever the research you will do, right? It will be, I told you, research, if you will divide in the timeline, will be of four categories. One will be exploratory research, which will be conducted for the first time without review of literature. Okay, that is pure research. Second is descriptive research or empirical research, whereby there is certain review of literature, based on that certain experience, certain reviews, based on that we take the decision and we do the research. So today we will be seeing how the review could be done, what are the parameters, what to be learned, etc, etc. And now everything I will give you with certain examples. Like, this was the study which me and one of my SY student has done regarding comparative analysis of accounting software, Microsoft Profession versus Tally ERP in Mumbai City, whether Tally is appropriate or Microsoft is better in Mumbai City. So we have seen their introduction, how the accounting goes. Why I'm giving these examples? Because our parameters are accounting and finance research. So I'm giving more importance to those research. So after introductory, you will find there is So honestly speaking, if we'll talk about the descriptive research, review of literature is the first uh, step through which we can confine and define the problem. Okay, and one more request. Today I am finding unnecessary few of you put your video mode on and nothing is visible, like Tanvi, Prinjal, Sonam, Subhas, Udayvan. Please put your video mode off. Because of you we are getting lot of disturbance. If we want to see your ceiling, your curtains, please don't put your video mode on. Unnecessary it is troubling us. And purposely I am putting their video mode off. I don't want such. I want student like Riya, Pratna, Sudesh, Kaveri, Devang, this kind of student, if they are putting their Ankur video mode on, it makes sense. Rest all, please don't do it. Unnecessary, you are wasting your and my time as well. So in descriptive research, the review is very integral part. Like suppose he has done the review and on that the study was based on concept like online input system, online real time processing, online reporting, and so these are the different reviews, different literature which they have done it on different years, and then finally he got a research gap, and research gap has started making sense towards some research. Similarly, if you will see last to few years back, we had the impact on demonetization. I'm putting only those students who have done their research in SY level. I'm not giving you the very old kind of research. So everywhere you will find as your case study, everywhere you will find the review of literature is playing a very vital role. For me, in fact, if you will ask, the research start always from review of literature. Research always start from review of literature because review gives the problem of research, and research problem is the first step of research. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about review of literature. Second step of research, very important and integral part. So literature review is documents of a comprehensive review of the published and unpublished work from primary or secondary sources of data in the area of specific interest to the researcher. Where you are doing the problem, whatever the area you have selected, like you have seen one gentleman was doing the research of investors' preference towards mutual fund investment. Okay, you have seen that. I have given you that example also. So whatever you have selected a study on, like yesterday I have given you one example, a study on the low attendance in commerce student. So now related to that, you will go every corner of the world and try to find out whosoever has done research on it. Suppose I have got a title which yesterday only we have seen. So now I will do the different literature. I'll go through it and I'll try to find out study on low attendance among degree commerce okay, with special reference to Mumbai city. I'll start searching who have done it, what kind of research. So these are Hindustan Times. Okay, I'll try to find out some literature related to देखो research PDF. What are the factors? There is a perception that you student have changed uh, dramatically their modes of learning in recent year. So these are the different literature where the attendance is seen, due to attendance how the performance of the students are seen, etc., etc. देखो there is a research paper. This is the again research, student attendance and student achievement related. So of course the attendance is poor, it will affect their academics also. Okay. A case study of a particular institute which has been taken care. So now I will try to understand where what this researcher has done. I will go through entire research, what he found out. Again he must have referred certain review of literature, he must have reviewed certain old literature. Getting me or not? Okay. And then he started with his aim of study, why he wants to do the research, what are the different research questions, what are the hypotheses. So you start doing all these things, select a specific research problem, try to get their reviews. Once you'll start doing the review, you'll get to know what to be done next, because they must have followed certain scientific tools, methods, etc., etc. Based on that they have continued their research, they have framed certain hypotheses, etc., etc. I hope you must have understood the actual meaning of review of literature. Okay. The aim of this to find out the problem already investigated, and what are the areas to be further investigated, what are the other scopes. So he has not done in Mumbai city, so I want to do in Mumbai city, I wanted to do in commerce student, so on so forth. What are the purpose, why we are doing the review? Very important to gain the background of knowledge of the research of the topic. What are the background, whether the research is competent enough, whether the research has certain relevance, whether research has certain meanings, we should really conduct the research or not. To identify the concept related to it or potential relationship between them, and to formulate the reachable hypothesis. So first you have seen the problem, then review. Basically for me the first is review, then from that review only you identify actual problem. You can modify your problem, you can make the changes on your title, etc., etc. That will also give you, very important, why we are doing the review of literature. It identifies the appropriate methodology, it gives the research design, methods, technique of analysis. So if they have taken those variables, if they have taken those parameters, even in my research if related to that, I will consider those aspects. Okay. To identify the data source by the other researchers, to learn how the others structured their reports, etc., etc. How to conduct, I told you, you have to go to the relevant sources, extract the records, write up, and always try to write in your words what you found out of that research, not entire research. See, entire research has been written in 5 lines, 2 lines, 3 lines. Understood? So the gist of that research to be written in review of literature. Sources of research literature could be books or journal, electronic database. I told you just now we have used that government and industry report, internet, research, the dissertation, thesis, past, anything you can take. You can record this research. You always try to write down or the literature review. Okay. So these are the sources card from where we got the research. Okay. These are the note card where we are writing the research. So you have to write down with the different ways, and this is the best way. Name of the researcher, year of the research, and then start what their study has found, what the researcher has found, when they have done the research, etc., etc. These are different way to write the research review. And points, always go for the relevant literature, refer the original work, read with the comprehensions, read the timing, index the literature. Always try to put their abbreviation on the bottom from where you got these details, their reference. Okay. And from this now you start formulating hypothesis. So like here also you must have seen, after review of literature, he has started making their objective and hypothesis. Okay. What is the objective? Hypothesis? Hypothesis is one of the probable answers. So there is a significant relationship between accounting and financial recording. Yes, it is. So he is stating no significance. No significance means null hypothesis. H0 means null hypothesis. H1 means alternative hypothesis. There is a significant relationship. Yes or no? There is a relationship between accounting software and size of organization. As bigger the size is, that effective software we require. Yes or no? So these are the objectives to analyze the usage of accounting software in Mumbai city. These are the bookkeeping areas and accounting software, effectiveness and efficiency of software. Then they started calculating data, and after calculation of data, he has classified the data, he has analyzed the data. Okay, and finally he has tested the hypothesis and recommendation and suggestion. Research completed. So the next aspect is formulation of hypothesis. Okay, hypothesis is assumption about the related variables. Okay, variables, I told you, research can never be, these are the some of important words which you always write in your book. Review of literature, objective, problems of research problem, hypothesis, variable, research design, different research methodology. Okay, these are every now and then you will get. Variable which has a variation. Always the research could be done on variable, not on constant. Okay, like age, heights, etc., etc. Most of the time we learn there are only two types of variable, dependent variable and independent variable. I will discuss these things in detail. Types of variable. Okay, we will teach you more types, beyond dependent and independent. Again, hypothesis is making their relationship between these variables. Okay, tentative. And why there is a hypothesis? It will give the conceptual clarity, right? It gives the consistency, it gives the testability. So these are the things which is required, which we get from the hypothesis. Simplicity, objectivity, theoretical relevance. Types of hypothesis, just now I told you, descriptive, it can be null. There is no difference, just now you have seen. Alternative, there is a difference. Directional hypothesis, which gives the directions. And what are the different functions of hypothesis? It gives the definite point of investigation. It determines the data need. It specifies the sources of data. It suggests which types of research likely to be appropriate. So these are the very important aspects which is there even in your syllabus. And based on this, we will define the research design and we'll continue with the resource. So I want these things from wherever you found, there has to be there in your notebook. And then we will start data collection processing, very important in integral. So these two units is very, very important, which makes the base of research. So whatever the sources you can use, you can write down these answers: introduction and meaning, objective of research, features of research, right? Particularly in the area of accounting and finance, types of research, formulation of research problem. Yesterday entire session we discussed on this. Okay, review of literature. Today we have found how the review can be done, what are the sources of review, how the review plays a very vital role. I have given you the case study, I have given you our own student example. Meaning, and then we have also seen the research design, how the research to be formulated, and hypothesis. How the hypothesis could be formulated, what are the sources, types of hypothesis, just now you have seen. Okay, so these are the theoretical things. The theoretical part you should write from the book. Next week I will teach you this entire 2 unit in a practical way. Provided if you have the notes, it will be better for you to understand. I will also expect if something you have not understood out of this, please ask me during the lecture. Okay, research design, like you must have seen, when we are making a building, we always make a blueprint, how the building will be look like, and the final building will be exact. मॉडल बना रहता है ना हर एक बिल्डिंग का. So finally you will find the building is exact, even the window color is the same. Yes or no? So similarly your research design is such which make a base of entire research. Final research will be as it is. Again, based on previous review, previous experiences, past experiences, you can create a research design. So these are the theoretical aspects. You kindly finish this. The next week onwards, we will be having the practical application of research. Okay, I hope things are clear to you all.